Hello all, I welcome you to episode number 29 of Walk the Stock. I'm Rupak, I represent iFinStrats. What a day today. We saw a fantastic rally for the exit polls just yesterday, where the market touched all-time high of 23,200 change. Let me be precise here. The market touched 23,338. That was the all-time high. And what has happened today? Looking at the election results, the way they've been coming out, the market opened at about 23,179.5, and from there there has been a sharp fall with no clear majority coming up on the election side. I think we saw almost kind of a yearly low of 21,281.45. But the markets closed ultimately at 21,884.5, which means, is it the correction what everybody has been waiting for a while? I think maybe. We don't know what's in store for us in the upcoming days in the market, but this was one of the big ones where the markets intraday fell from 23,180 to 21,281, almost like about 2,000 points, almost kind of going there and hitting the lower circuit. But the markets ultimately closed at about 5.93% low, which is at 21,884. I'm sorry. Now, with this, nothing to say here at the moment, because all the sectors, practically all the sectors have gone down. But for a very, very few, maybe one or two, one of the sectors which just about maintained itself was or has been FMCG. Apart from that, I think all the sectors have gone down today. The next least going down has been IT, but FMCG just kind of maintained. In this challenging environment, although so very difficult to figure out a good stock to analyze, but I thought let's analyze one of the FMCG stocks and one of my personal favorites, Godrej Consumer Products. Now, Godrej Consumer Product is something which we're going to be analyzing today and see that has this stock got something in it where it could hold a kind of a dreaded sight what we saw today in the markets. So the sector is of course household and personal products for Godrej Consumer. The stock basically went up and closed on an intraday high of 3.21% today, which is about 42 points from its open price. So the close price has been 1348.45. The stock is trading very, very close to its all-time high, which is about 1372.95, which is good news for this stock. It has also been in a strong momentum for a while now, and it has shown a positive breakout on the R2 levels of CPR. The stock is on is a fairly low beta stock. 0.81 is the beta of the stock, and the market capitalization of the stock stays at about 137,922 crores. So with this challenging environment, a stock like this, Godrej Consumer Product, it has withstood, and it has instead made a high, intraday high of 3.21% and closed at a 1348 number. So goes without saying that we must analyze this stock and see that I'm sure there has to be something in store for us in this analysis for the days and weeks to come, and see whether this stock really can give us a good rally when the markets are back to their tunes. So let's look at Godrej Consumer Product on the charts. Okay, so we are on the Godrej Consumer Products monthly time frame chart, and as you can see, I have drawn out the old time resistance of September 2021, which is almost about 2.5 years back, it created an all-time high of 1138, and which also became its resistance, where I have drawn this resistance zone. And now in the in early part of 2024, which is somewhere around, no, December of 2023, the stock has really gone and hit its previous all-time high of 21. And of course, in January of 2024, the stock gave a breakout from the previous highs, and now it has already in the last 5 months been uh, uh, trading above the previous resistance zone, which is good news. And it also made an all-time high back in May of 1372.95. So the stock is on a good uproll. It has been consistently trading above the previous time resistance, which is 2.5 year old resistance. So that's about good news. Let's drop it down to see what the stock is showcasing as a behavior in the weekly charts. And rightly, it is just traversing above 55 weighted moving average, and also obviously it's above the resistance zone of the previous times of 2021. And the stock has been kind of making small little inroads to the upside by making higher lows. However, I would say it is in a channel at this point of time, really in a consolidation phase, but sticking with the change in polarity above the resistance zone. So from here, anytime you could see a fresh level breakout, which could happen, because if the stock can withstand this kind of a challenging environment, I'm sure the stock has all the potency to go up and make a real good up move uh, in the times to come. Now, look at the stock from the daily point of view and see what other indications are suggesting to us. So the stock is really sitting on the support of 55 WMA on the daily time frame. And if I open up all the other indicators from the point of view of momentum, which is the RSI, is just gone past RSI today at 61.74, which is good news. So the stock has caught on to some kind of a momentum here. And then from the ADX trend strength perspective, both blue and the green lines are above 20 reference point of ADX. So which means the stock is showing some promising bullish strength in the trend. Of course, looking at the broader index of Nifty, the stock is really performing very well at this point of time. That's what you can see, the relative strength. And of course, the on balance volume is showcasing a good buying pressure with the prices slowly going high, although the prices are sticking to a kind of a consolidation mode. But then, having said that, I think the stock in all is making some good, valuable moves. So, in the short term now, if this stock, where I have drawn this green line, breaks this 1374 channel, it is going to make its all-time high, and then it goes into the uncharted territory where it could fly very high in the next few days or weeks or months. But one thing is clear, that this stock has shown some promising trends even today in this kind of an environment. So I'm sure that this stock has a good amount of momentum and strength stored within, which it could showcase in the days and weeks to come. So keep this stock in your watch list, and I'm sure this stock is going to pay us off very well in the times to come. So this is all I wanted to produce in front of you today as part of the analysis. However, this is just for educational purposes again, as I have been telling in all my videos. You like my analysis from iFinStrats on stocks like these, please do share, like, subscribe our channel, and please do not take any kind of position in this stock until you have spoken to your financial advisor, and also you've done your own analysis. Unless you do your own analysis, kindly do not make any positions just by hearing me out. I'm just giving you an educational, uh, out brief of what the way I look at these stocks. And please make your own analysis before taking any kind of positions. With this, I'll leave you for today, and we'll definitely see a new day tomorrow, something new happening tomorrow, and we'll catch up with yet another stock tomorrow. For today, I take your leave. Thank you so much. You all have a very, very nice evening, and catch up tomorrow again. Bye bye.